This is part 2 of working on the T800, making it better and more correct. Last time I set off, we did the head gasket, rebuilt the carburetor, new fuel line. What else did I do? I went through all my NOS parts and I found the correct rubber grommets, the bumper pads for the hood for the anti-vibration. I gotta get shorter screws, but that's on for right now. You can see that's rebuilt. Carb's all nice and shiny and beautiful. New fuel line. I took out the fuel filter because it had a fuel bowl. Cleaned the fuel bowl. Gas tank is mint. Today we're going to try to get it running, fix the front axle play, flip the steering wheel around the correct way. Then we're going to pull off the belt guard and see what's up with my clutch. So I don't have any batteries. Anyone in the hobby knows that every time you get a battery, you put it in the tractor, and then someone wants to buy your tractor and you sell it. So that's why I'm using jumper cables right now. So I haven't hooked up my choke yet. So I'm doing partial throttle. It's like 26 degrees outside right now. Let's see. Choke manually. Oh. I like that. That was too easy. Cool. And the reason why it was running without the battery attached is if your charging system is working, it should create enough electricity to make 12 volts to keep the coil ignited to light your spark plug. So an easy way to check if your charging system is not working, disconnect the battery. And if it dies, you got an electrical issue. So let's go on to the next step. Alright, so we pulled the side cover off to get to the steering sector. So I loosened up these. There's a bolt here, one there, and one there. Took those off, pulled it to the side, rotated it, lined up my teeth. Now my steering wheel is going the correct way. And while this side cover is off, I took a look at this belt. And what they did was they put the new belt on, and they didn't do all the adjustments that you were supposed to do when you put a new belt on. And they cheated. There's an adjustment here for your brake, and there's an adjustment screw behind here. And what you do is you move these two bolts forward and backwards to adjust your play. So all I had to do was loosen up this finger. This is a magic finger. That's the simple term for it. All it does is it has a brake band material right here, and when you push the clutch, it physically rubs against the pulley, and that stops the pulley from spinning. That's primitive technology, but that's what they had between 1961 and 1965. 1966, they completely solved this issue. So all I had to do was move these two screws forward. Now my brake's working, and my clutch pedal's working, and I got tension, and that's enough to stop the belt right there. So now that all that's taken care of, we're going to put the belt cover back on. And that's all we're doing for this right now. It's going to be another couple of weeks before we do a part 3, because if you notice my seat, sent a message to the guy that makes my seats, because I need one for a 108 Moline low band 1965, same year as this, super rare. And I gotta waiting on tubes, but pretty much that's everything rounded out. My cigarette lighter works, so we're gonna take it for a test drive, make sure everything works, and part 3 will be when all the new stuff comes in. The reason why the headlights are so bright is I found some LED headlights on eBay that are yellow, not that super bright white. And the beautiful thing is they put out a ton of light, and they look factory. You can't tell they're an LED bulb. Awesome product. So steering wheel correct way now. Carb rebuilt, fuel line, clutch fixed. What else do we do? Cigarette lighters working, headlights working, front axles tightened, no more slop. All that's left is a new seat, tube, and a wash and a wax. I dropped the rear lift and the plow bracket off to get sandblasted for paint. And then I got to patina it before I install, but it's amazing what 4 or 5 hours of work does to help you make your tractor better. And it's all the little things that add up that makes it that shows a lot. Attention to detail, using the right stuff, genuine Kohler. You know, people love the Chinese carburetors, and you can't really get a good product out of a Chinese carburetor. And I tell everyone on eBay, and I get told that I'm wrong, but Chinese carburetors are metric thread. You cannot buy a carb kit for them here in the United States. I haven't even seen a carb kit for a Chinese carb, honestly. And a new Chinese carburetor is, $20, $18. You can get a genuine Kohler carburetor kit from Kohler for $14, and if your throttle bushings wore out, it's 99 cents for a new throttle bushing at Ace Hardware. And you get a brand new carburetor, and it's going to work, and you still get rebuild kits for it. It drives me nuts, but all my engine rebuilds get genuine Kohler. Certain things you can go cheap on, certain things you can't. Fuel line, Ace. I go to AutoZone. And if you can't afford a Kohler rebuild kit, get the book. They're free to download. You can get your Kohler book for your engine, free to download online, and you can go online, go on eBay, type in your parts numbers, and get a rebuild kit for a comparable price as a Chinese kit. I bought yesterday a 10 over K181 piston, rod, gaskets, and everything to rebuild an engine for $119. No, that's free shipping. That's genuine Kohler parts. Everything to rebuild an engine is $119. It's $10, $15 more than a eBay kit, Chinese kit, but it's a genuine stuff. Kohler boxes, Kohler part numbers. It's built to last. That's my rant. So here we are.